BS clarity, yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here I come.
This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA and playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Here we go. 74. Let's go, Mike 50. Hey, defense, let's go.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone. For a touchback. Go!
Here we go. Set. 10-2 soft. You must be dreaming. Kill. Watch twist. Get it.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
61, matchbox lights. Showing it. Look, squeeze. Go.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And some space here. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Check. Lucky. Hey, look. Topper. Check 99. Rock it. Ready.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Let's go now. 15.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. 70. Indy.
Watch the out. Watch the out. Shoot.
Blue draw courses.
Bang, 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 bang. Watch out. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Safe. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Shoot. Watch the twist. He's coming. We got double up.
Gone. Fight.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit the tackle to Kurt Coleman. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Watch the slant.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Now.
Throwing his lock on third down. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just...
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Check 3. 218, let's go.
Throwing on first down is Locke. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Switch.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. It's caught by OBJ. A gain of 6 there on first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Back.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Jets 14, Eagles 3.
On the ready.
Mike 18. Read. Check 13. Check 13.
Hey, watch this.
Leo.
He's checking.
Two.
They'll run it with Bell. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Slam. Check 50. Check 50. Kill. Jim.
Look at me. Go get it.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They come out here in the eye. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
36.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
On the ground with a tight end. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, third and goal.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
Kill.
Why? 80 weapon.
Shift.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Check 30.
Hey, lock it.
Here's Bell. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The kick by Crosby is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. It's a second down run with Sanders. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Throwing is Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Bravo!
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
18's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, Echo.
18, Mike, 18. Come on. Come on, D. Watch 18.
Yep.
18's the mic.
Ready?
On 1st down, Locke. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. This will be caught by Brown. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. Man open left side is Brown. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
General West, 60 Pittsburgh. Snap.
Locke now on 1st down. Screen play, McKinnon. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. To throw on 3rd down. Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. They run with Pumphrey. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It was Anthony Averett who got him down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 2nd and 5 now. Wentz got a man open. It's Sutton. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Throwing on first is Wentz. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Wentz. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. On first down, Wentz. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Break.
18's the mic. Here we go, D.
Check 9, check 9. Topper. Hey, box drop.
Switch.
Shoot.
Clock now on first down. Caught here by Bell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. 4 down.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And it'll be intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A final shot before half for Wentz. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go!
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
X3, 218, chopper.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Showing it.
Quick the edge. Protein spill.
Slam.
On the ball.
Whip.
Bam.
Again, it's Bell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Mike 50. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Locke. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Going for it with Sanders. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Down. 90 Wolf.
Don't get nervous now. We're at the game to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
Hard. Fight.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Locke working out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
At their own 36-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, we're 5-2. I'm here.
Mike's 50, Mike.
Hey, Mike's 7.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. Now they'll throw it. Wentz eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
From the gun, it's locked. It's caught. Beckham. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Here we go.
13 yards on the play. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Under 10, 10.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check 24, check 3.
Hey, Sam off.
A big spot now for the rookie lock, Bell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
They'll go again with Bell. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
I got you. General West. Switch. Check. Back. 2.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz, he's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet 1st down. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, Charlie.
Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, it's Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Set. 20.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
82.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. He completes this to Sutton. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Motion, check. Shift.
Right there.
Now a handoff for Dixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. Wentz going to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Lock now. 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Lock. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So the field goal means we're back to a one-score game, but with no timeouts left, I think this has to be an onside kick.
I like your analysis there, partner. I think you're right. You need the ball back. That's probably your only avenue.
And the Jets have got it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Done. 180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, let's get in that hose. Done.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game.